Okay, here are the Limia tigers. And there are a ton. And this Italian Belson area is going bonkers back there. But yeah, we've got lots of these guys. But this is a regular 20 high. And I'm going to take all the fish, all the plants, and the substrate, and redo this tank, and reset up a tank at 20 long above the other two careless fish, and that way I got all three of my careless fish on one spot. I think that's kind of cool. It'll free up this 20 high for something else. So let me I'll bring you back once I start disassembling this and get the fish into a container and the plants into buckets, and then get the joy of gravel vacuuming the substrate out and moving it and setting up a brand new tank essentially. So get to rescape, play around with some scape, and start over. These guys will get a fresh start. Oh no, where'd they go? Okie doke. Well, sorry I didn't get to get the shot of them in the buckets, the plant in the buckets. I didn't end up putting any of the Valsen area back in this 20 long. I just broke up the Pogostemma that was in there. I was going to plan on having a big growth in the middle of that. Took some dwarf Sagittaria from the tank below, Xenotoca dodori. I grabbed some pearlweed from one of my shrimp tanks and got a couple clumps of them, two back there. The couple crypts that were in this tank are still here. There's a couple there. There's a top of one right behind that dwarf Sagittaria. I grabbed a crypt from one of my 10 gallons. And then I had two tanks with some Bacopa. And I took the long tops off of it, so I ended up with the 4 sprigs right there in a clump. And I put some of what's left of the gravel, the hardscape that was in there is right here. So not much, so I ended up putting most of it back. I just did like 4 clumps of gravel, and then did the driftwood that they had. Kind of stretched it between. I don't think it looks neat. And that Pogostemma Stella octopus grows in the back. That will definitely look really cool. Big bush of green in the center, wiry leaves. So yeah, let me check back at this tank in a day or two, and then we'll see how it's progressing and see it cleared up. Because I did put these guys in a 5-gallon bucket, and then I put that 5 gallons of water back in this tank, and the rest was fresh. So they had about a 75-ish percent water change after it all. So big gravel back on the gravel. That's Eco Complete. I did end up capping it with fresh Eco Complete, thin layer. It came from a 20 high to a 20 long, so 24-inch tank to a 30-inch tank. It was a little thin, so I put in about a ½ inch of fresh Eco Complete. So yeah, otherwise I think it looks pretty sweet. The fish are, when I first put them in, they ducked down and covered, but now they're starting to swim around already. It's only been about 15 minutes, so can actually see all these fish before they were hiding in the vegetation. Alright, I'll check back in about a day, and then we'll see where it's at. And for you guys, it'll be just seconds. Alright, Here we are a day later. Everybody seems alright. Color it back up and swimming around. Not hiding out. These are some cool fish. Let's check out the Xenotoka dodori and the Mica splendens. That's been about the time of recording this. It's been about 4 days for the Xenotoka and about 7 days for the Mica splendens. So let's check them out. Alright, here are the Xenotoka dodori. Still a little fuzzy on the algae, but they're grazing. There goes eating a snail. That's interesting. So yeah, everybody's doing good. Now let's check in on the Mica splendens. Okay, here are the Mica splendens. It's been about a week since I moved their tank. Time of filming this. They're doing fantastic. If you remember, first part 1, they had lots of moam, and then about 2 days later it was pretty much taken care of. Well, you see now it doesn't even look like I moved their tank at all. Got some moam in bit places, but they pretty much cleaned everything up. So I'll settle down, harden the dirty glass. Still got watermarks on it. Gotta clean that up yet. So yeah, let's check back in on the Limia Tigers once more, and I'll sign off there. Alright, here we are at the Limia Tigers. Once more. Always like the side shot, looking through the side of the tank. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you don't, if you want to miss, or don't want to miss, rather, on future videos. Thanks again, everybody. Take care.